Hey everyone, Dr. Evan here. As a seasoned veterinarian, I've seen my fair share of weird and wonderful pet beliefs, from the classic dogs can only see in black and white to the more outlandish cats are undercover aliens spying on humanity looking to take over the world. Yeah, I do really wish I made that last one up. Now, I've got to hand it to some of these myths. Like a terrier with a favourite toy, they just won't let go. They're persistent. So let's dive headfirst into 20 common myths about dogs and cats and shed some hair on the actual truth behind them. Dogs do see colours, just not in the same way that humans do. It's similar to a person with red-green colour blindness. They can see colours, just not the same spectrum as everybody else without this condition. Where we have trichromatic vision, we see red, blue and green. Dogs have dichromatic. In fact, all mammals do. They see yellow and blue, not just black and white. This is also why you should always use blue and yellow with balls or toys for your pup to play with. They can just see them better. Dogs carry a load of bacteria in their mouths, so not sure how they are magically cleaner. A lot of the bacteria in a dog's mouth, or any animal for that matter, is different to ours, and we don't have innate immunity to them. We can kiss humans because the same stuff lives there. So regardless of the species, literally all other mouths are dirty and can make you really, really sick. Dogs of any age can learn new things. It's like saying you can't learn a new language or instrument because you're an adult. With the right approach and patience, dogs of any age can learn new tricks. It also exercises their brain, reducing anxiety and restlessness, as well as reinforcing the bond between you and them. Yes, they won't have the same exuberance as a puppy, but you will definitely get them there. Dogs eat grass for a variety of reasons, not just when they're sick. Just as humans might enjoy a salad even if they're not trying to lose weight, dogs can enjoy a little bit of grass for reasons other than illness, such as boredom or because they just like the taste. At the end of the day, grass is very sweet to a dog and they love to have a chew, kind of like we do. While dogs have an excellent sense of smell that is far superior to humans, it's not infallible or the best. Not even close, actually. Where a dog has 9 different scent receptors, a cat has 30. But whatever you do, don't tell a cat. A rat can smell about 10 times better than they can. Rats are now being used to search for people in disaster zones as well as landmine detectors in war zones. But for the trivia champs, the undisputed king of any animal schnods, unsurprisingly, the elephant. Dogs wag their tails to express a range of emotions, not just happiness. It's like human laughter. Sometimes we laugh because something is funny. Sometimes we might also laugh when we're nervous or really uncomfortable. And sometimes, the more you try, the harder it is for you to stop. Similarly, a dog's tail wag can express various emotions, not just happiness. Dogs age at different rates depending on their size and breed. Just as different people age at different rates, so do dogs. The best way to understand it is that 1-year-old dog is similar to an 18-year-old. You're certainly fully grown in regards to your bones, but you generally have a bit of thickening out to do. A 2-year-old dog can be thought of as a 25-year-old, and then, depending on their size, they age at about 4 years to every human year after that. The temperature or moisture of a dog's nose doesn't necessarily indicate illness, or anything for that matter. It's like saying that if a human's hands are cold, they must be ill. While a cold hand could be a symptom in some cases, it's not a reliable indicator of overall health. A wet nose can even mean your buddy's got a cold. Purebred dogs aren't necessarily healthier. In fact, the complete opposite can be said. Purebred is just a fancy term for inbred. Let's not dance around it. Most purebred pups unfortunately come with a litany of genetic issues and what we call congenital problems. This is because the gene pool for so many of these dogs is about as deep as a kiddie paddling pool, which amplifies these conditions and increases the chance of gene mutations. Regardless of size, all dogs need regular exercise. Think of it like this. Both little kids and large adults need physical activity, yeah? Even if their sizes and capabilities are completely different. Similar, every dog needs exercise, regardless of their size. In fact, some small dogs need far more exercise and enrichment than the larger ones. I'm looking at you, Jack Russells. Cats possess an amazing riding reflex, but gravity isn't always their friend. When a cat begins to fall, the vestibular apparatus in their inner ear, which is responsible for balance and spatial orientation, quickly detects the changes in up-down orientation. The cat twists its head until its eyes are right side up. The spine follows, twisting around until the body aligns with the head. The back half of the body then twists to align with the front. So even though they are righted, the fall can still injure them considerably. I've treated cats who have had to undergo surgery due to injuries sustained in falls, even from relatively low heights. So please, keep those windows and balcony doors closed. While they may seem independent, cats need regular care and attention. Suppose you've got a car that's known for being reliable. You wouldn't skip oil changes or regular maintenance just because it's perceived as low maintenance, right? Similarly, cats need regular vet checkups, a balanced diet, and mental stimulation to stay healthy, as well as parasite protection. Yes, even if they're just an indoor cat. You still go outside, can and do, no matter how careful or clean you are, bring all types of things in on your clothes and your feet. While some cats might prefer solitude, many enjoy and need companionship. Cats aren't too different from humans at all when it comes to social interaction. Some of us are extroverts, thriving in the company of others, while some of us prefer a quiet night in. Cats also have their own preference and individual personalities, and we should allow them to just, well, be a cat. Cats are very intelligent creatures who can definitely be trained, given enough patience and positive reinforcement. It's like teaching a toddler to say please and thank you. With enough repetition, patience, and rewards, like treats or praise, cats too can learn a variety of commands and tricks. I even taught a cat to use the toilet, and you can even get a kit online for yours to do the same. Seriously, you should give it a try. Cats' whiskers are actually major sensory tools that help them detect changes in their surrounding. Just like our sense of touch, we use our hands to feel our way in the dark. Cats use their whiskers to navigate, especially in low light conditions. A cat's whiskers also have their own nerve endings, allowing them to feel far more than just normal hair. So never, ever trim a cat's whiskers. Pregnant women can definitely own cats, but they should avoid changing the litter box to prevent exposure to toxoplasmosis. Toxoplasmosis is an infection caused by the parasite Toxoplasma gondii, which is often found in cat feces. It's typically not a concern for healthy individuals, as the immune system can usually keep parasites from causing any illness. However, if a pregnant woman becomes infected, it can pose serious health risks to an unborn baby. But it is extremely rare. It's like being cautious with certain foods during pregnancy, like crustaceans, mollusks, or soft cheeses. You don't need to avoid the kitchen completely, You just need to avoid certain items. Most adult cats are actually lactose intolerant, which means they can't properly digest dairy products, kind of like some of us. Lactose intolerance in cats works much the same way it does in humans. When cats are kittens, they produce an enzyme called lactase that helps them digest lactose, the sugar found in mother's milk. As kittens are weaned and begin to eat solid foods, many of them produce less lactase. This means that as they grow older, many cats can become lactose intolerant. If they consume dairy products like milk or cheese, this can lead to diarrhea, gas, and abdominal discomfort. Cats are actually crepuscular, which means they are most active during the dawn and dusk hours. Cats typically enjoy the quiet times of dawn and dusk when their prey is most active. And yes, this is why your cat decides to rage at 4 a.m. in the morning for no apparent reason. It's just millions of years of evolution kicking in. Don't try and fight it, just let it happen. While cats are generally easier to litter train, they may avoid the litter box for several reasons, including health issues or stress. It's akin to humans avoiding the gym when it's too crowded or not clean. If your cat is avoiding litter box, it might be due to similar reasons, such as it's full, or they may even have a urinary tract issue. And also, don't just have one litter box. You always need one litter box per cat you own, plus one more. This will have the greatest effect on your cat's toileting and overall stress. Oh, and another thing, please stop feeding your cat in the same room that they use as a bathroom. You don't eat in the toilet, do you? Cats and dogs can coexist peacefully and even become friends with proper socialization. And no, you don't have to get them as a puppy and a kitten. Yes, it's generally easier, but plenty of adult dogs and cats get along in their own space. It's similar to the misconception that introverts and extroverts can't get along. With understanding and patience, they can form deep and meaningful friendships. Just don't force it. Let it happen if they want to. Remember, just as we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, we shouldn't judge our pets based on an old wives' tale and something you read on Facebook. Our understanding of these fantastic creatures continues to grow every day. So don't be surprised if you encounter more myths waiting to be debunked in the future, especially from me. So, till next time, remember that everyone thinks their pet's the best, and none of you are wrong.